So there has been a hug which has happened as well, and I would request the producers to put that on screen immediately. Soon after Prime Minister Modi entered the White House, there was a hug that happened between him and Donald Trump. Because that certainly has been the high point here, Jake Novak.
I'm sure it is. I mean, and that's not something Donald Trump does very often. You know, he had to get over his aversion to shaking hands when he ran for president the first time. He didn't used to do that. Yeah, that you don't see that very usually from Donald Trump. So that's awesome. That's a great shot. You know, and I think this is the picture that President Trump really wants China to see. Get a good look at this, President Xi, because this is the kind of partnership and friendship and easy communication that these two men have, and that should make everyone else who are enemies of the United States and enemies of India take a big pause. Check this picture out very closely. I'm so glad you put it up because this is important. And, you know, I blame the United States for the last 20 years for not cultivating a strong enough relationship with India. Before that, I think it was India's fault mostly. But you know what? Both of those things are in our rearview mirror. That's gone. And we have important things to talk about. You know, I agree with your last guest. We shouldn't focus too much on the tariff discussion because there are economic differences. There's always economic differences between one country and the next, even the best of friends. But I don't think President Trump is using tariffs for economic reasons. He's using tariffs, which are an economic tool, to give us a political result. And what I think he wants to do by having India come to the United States and start to ask about what it can do to reduce tariffs or any kind of issue between the United States and India economically, that will strengthen our political bond because that will prove that we're willing to cooperate on money, which is a pretty big deal. So I think this is a political goal more than an economic goal. And that is why the H-1B visa situation, I don't think is going to change all that much, especially if Donald Trump delivers to his base strong numbers on other economic problems.